Start all over again. You will say, as you sit before me, notice certain things, how you breathe, looking at me, how you load your head, how you smile sometimes, how you don't smile, how your eyes blink, sometimes fast, sometimes slow, right? And how you breathe. Close your eyes, focus inside. The good feeling that you have. And notice how you breathe, right? And how you feel good inside. Feel good inside, right? Notice how you feel good inside. Feel good inside, right? As you feel good inside, notice how you breathe, and the good feeling increase. So shift the focus to the person there, and at this point, raise the person's hand here. But take the person's whole awareness on the feeling and the breathing. The person become almost unconscious of the hand resting here, and leave the hand that time, right? And the person will keep holding the hand there, right? Unaware. And that's the time the unconscious is holding the hand, and in the unconscious active. And we want that. So at this moment, you are keeping awareness of the person on the conscious feeling good inside. When you give all unconscious command, feel good for no reason, right? And you put no reason to that, okay? And notice how this good feeling increase as your hand begin to reach. Now you put a cause and effect to the unconscious too. That when this hand will begin to reach, this good feeling will begin to increase. So you put a condition to the brain, very unconscious condition, that as your hand will begin to reach, notice how the good feeling begin to increase, and you are very rhythmic. Good feeling increase, your hand begin to reach, and as the good feeling continue to increase, your hand continue to reach towards your lap. Okay. Now this command is only very unconscious. So the very process, you have put a cause to this effect happening inside. Okay, right? Right. So what you put is this unconscious hand, unconsciously coming down, and the unconsciously good feeling increasing, and the person has also low reaction because some of the good feelings are there, but rest of the process is totally unconscious. Okay, so you are putting a cause to that. As your hand continue to reach, the good feeling continue to increase, right? And you continue to breathe, and notice how the good feeling continue to increase, and you don't know which direction they are increasing. And as this good feeling is increasing, notice which direction they increase, because everybody has their own way of doing, right? But you are talking so true. It's such a vague language. So middle language is such a vague language the person can't reject, right? Notice in some direction this good feeling increase. So you have put the person's awareness in the direction of the feeling increasing. And as this feeling continues to increasing, how they fill you up. You know, you get filled up with the anger, so that anger surrounds you. You get filled up with the bad feeling, they seep out from your pores, and that surrounds you. So you fill up the person with the good feeling, let the good feeling seep out from every pore of skin and surround the person. Okay? And the person will sense as the person is surrounded by the good feeling. Now people have only 5 ways of describing any good feeling. Either they feel good feeling, or they say good feeling, or they see good feeling, or they have a taste or a smell of that, then we leave it aside. Okay? So use any of these three, or all of these three, because you do not know what is the preference of the person. Right? So you can say, name those good feeling, so that next time you want to feel good, you can name them. Or feel those good feelings, what kind of they are, so that next time you feel good, you can have them. Or see this feeling in some color, so that next time you feel good, you can surround yourself with this good feeling. So you are making it more accessible. You are making more association with this feeling. It's called the anchoring the person, or creating a field around the person. So you can create a visual external anchor, or you can create a auditory anchor, the person, the person speaking, or some feeling anchor. Okay? So that the next time they are become more accessible. Right? And now enjoy this process, that how you are surrounded with this good feeling. And when the hand comes down, right, it's thereafter you have to increase this good feeling. everywhere, right? And at that point, one more true phenomenon is happening. When this hand will be here, what do you think? Isn't this hand more tired than this hand? When this will reach here, won't it relax more? Good. Now you know some phenomena are true for human being, and you can say, as you notice this hand relaxing more, notice how the more feeling of relaxation moving up from your right hand. And if by the way, and it will surely happen, and ask us does it happen or not, if these feelings start moving up like that, will it move or not? It always will move. Now, it's so unconscious the process inside. You are consciously taking control of the inside phenomena of the person. You are taking the internal control of the person. Those biological, neurological functions of the person with your language, because you're so big. As the feeling of this relaxation grows more and you feel better, up, and more good feeling reach to your shoulder, and notice how they shift to another shoulder. Because awareness, realize, notice, will shift the feeling that side. Okay? And how they move down to your left leg. And if you flow with this, the unconscious mind will totally be in your control. Right? And at this moment, if you let this feeling continue to increase and fill up a person and surround and anchor the person to it, and feel good for no reason, is a command you give it again and again. So one of the best practice we are installing, one of the transformational pattern we want to operate in her is that if she wants to feel good any moment, she can feel good for no damn reason in the life. Okay? So that she can do better in her life. Because we know that when we feel good, we do better. Right? So it's a very powerful pattern we are installing in a person. That feel good for no reason, and notice how you can feel good for no reason. So continue hammering. Notice how you feel good for reason, and you can feel good for no reason. And as you feel good for no reason, notice how you enjoy this process. So time and again, time and again, time and again, keep to the unconscious, overload the unconscious with feel good for no reason, right? So that you enjoy life more, you can decide better, you can do better by feeling good for no reason. As you know that when you feel good, you do good in life. Okay? So enjoy this process and enjoy, feeling good for no reason. So give good command before you make a person really open the eyes. Okay? You got my point? So because person unconscious is open, and the person will then generally make a person become aware of some more processes now. Okay? Sitting over here, room, temperature. So bring the awareness more into this room now. Touching your feet. Listen to the sound of my voice, but go slow, step by step. There is no rule like and right for that. You have to be with the client and match your pace of communication with the client. Okay? And then client will tell you, you are fast or slow, and you are going to learn like this only. Right? And you will start flowing with the people. Because people will be slow and fast according to them. Right? In any state you want to bring in, we have to learn matching the pace of our communication with their state you want. Okay? So you are learning to adjust the pace of your communication with the state person is getting into and getting out of that. And for that you simply keep observing. And then in the time to come, in the days to come, we are going to give you more clues so that you know that where to speak what. So you adjust your pace of communication with more awareness. Okay? And after that you make a person open the eyes and ask, how does it feel? Feeling good for no reason. Right? But say good, good. Now you learned it. So you can anytime feel good for no reason. To do better, decide better, think better, right? Respond better to any situation of life. Only this much you will do. Okay?
So this has to be deliberate. In actual practice,
yeah.
You are
as a practitioner, when you take a special session with the client, it is deliberate. However, what I have done with her, I can do with you without any awareness. Once I learn this process. Okay? Like you feel good somewhere. You feel good somewhere in your body. Yeah? You know that you feel good there. Notice how does it feel there. So I am not to ask, take your permission for that. So to learn this practice, you will start from somewhere. You don't jump to the next.
No, I'm just asking.
That's true.
So this is a deliberate.
So you take that, client has come to me and I want to make a person become trained at feeling good for no reason. And I want to install this pattern in the unconscious. So that when she wants to now onward feel good, she simply says, I want to feel good for no reason. I can feel good for no reason, that's all.
No, that means in one session, this can be installed.
Why not? Tell me, when people start fearing dog, how many sessions they took with the dog? So if you can people fear once and keep the fear for the rest of life, what tells you?
Okay, how do I confirm whether this thing is installed?
Okay, now do you need to confirm that? First of all, tell me, when you feel thirsty, what do you do? Do you want to take water for once and feel not thirsty for whole life? Or you want to have a theoretic process and feel thirsty, I can do it. Now, when you are giving a good process to a person, right, person knows the process. So if this doesn't work, I am not to confirm, right? If it doesn't show up, many times you don't feel good for no reason, it's not showing up, she knows the process. So the NLP techniques are so open that I am not hiding anything almost in it, right? The client and me both are aware. So if you don't want to, see, do not look for a permanent change ever in life. The permanent change happens only in dead bodies, okay? And you put them to the ashes. The next, human beings are prone to change. As long as you can learn, the next moment she can learn not to feel good for no reason. But then she must know how to feel good for no reason quickly. If she can bridge this gap, she is in control. But if she wants one side pattern her brain and it remains like that, it's a false promise. And we don't need it. You get my point? We need to know how we do things and so that we can do them again. We need to know how do I quench my thirst so that I can do it again and again. Right? Whenever I need it. So my thirst quenching cycle could be 2 hours and my feel good cycle could be maybe few days depending on my circumstances, my life. Okay? If one person is working in certain different kind of condition, he might start getting to state of disturbance quite often. But once he's learned to restore back, he has a process. It's good for me. And when he time and again can restore back, the unconscious mind knows that guy, no matter how much I disturb him, and it's very quickly she can restore back. So I should give it. Right?